Hey, it's Coach Will. Time to warm up for another one of our workouts. So we're going to start off with that nice T-spine rotation. So we're going to rotate, two. Every time we turn a little bit further, squeeze those glutes. Here we go, six, seven, eight, nine, 10, and 10. All right, shake it out in case you get dizzy. Next we're gonna do is high knee pulls. So our goal is to stand here, right? We're gonna stand nice and balanced, and we're gonna pull our leg up, straight to our chest. We don't wanna lean back. This doesn't do us any good. We wanna stand up here nice and tall, and pull that leg up. That's 1 and 1, 2, right? Balance a little bit, 2, 3, and 3, 4, and 4, and 5, and 5. Sit there and straighten it out. Next thing we're gonna do is straight leg kicks. Sometimes people call them Frankensteins. The goal though is to put your hands out and bring your legs straight up. So we don't wanna kick it and swing it. That defeats the purpose of trying to stretch and lengthen this stuff out. So we're here, we're gonna 1, nice straight leg, 1, 2, don't bend over to touch, 3, 4, 5, 6, nice and straight, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and 10. All right. Shake it out, move it out a little bit. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a nice, easy toe touch. So we just lengthen that hamstring, that glute, that calf out. Stick your toes, your fingers out. Go down. Keep your feet about hip width, shoulder width apart. If you can, you want your legs to stay nice and straight. Bend them a little bit if you have to. And then pull yourself down into a nice, comfortable squat. Hold it up there for a second. Stand up nice and tall. Put your hands out again. We go down. Pull yourselves into that nice, comfortable squat. That's 2. Right, our feet are about armpit width apart. Nice straight legs. Pull yourself down, knees track your toes. Nice comfortable squat, up for 3. Right, return a little bit. Come down, it's okay to turn your feet out. You don't want to be all crazy. You don't want your knees to collapse in. We'll be right here, we're gonna come down. Grab down, pull yourself down. Squeeze up, that's squeezing up through your glutes. Right, that's 4. Hands out here. Pull it down nice and easy. Pull yourself down. All right, squeeze up. That's 5. Now that you've done that, great way to do it is just come right back down. Walk your feet back. Keep that back leg straight. Bring your leg up, nice long lunge. That's 1. Switch sides. Keep that back leg straight. That's 2. Keep the back leg straight. That's 3. 4. 5. Nice and straight. 6. 7. 8. Bring it out, 9. One more on the side. 10. Perfect. Just take a break, sit down right here. Shake it out, give your wrists a rest. Nice, easy, loose. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna do a push up into Cobra. Except unlike a traditional yoga Cobra, we're not gonna have our toes stay flat like this. We're actually gonna dig our toes into the ground when we push up to our lower back. So So what I mean is we're going to come down in this push-up position. My toes are dug in nice and tight, right? I'm going to squeeze my glutes, trying to keep my hips lower and my shoulders out of my ears. And then I'm going to come down. I'm going to squeeze into my toes. Push up nice and tall. I don't want my shoulders in my ears. I want to be nice and tall. Pushing my hips to the ground. Come on down. Squeeze up. Down. Squeeze up. Do the best you can. Down. If that's too hard to come up onto your arms, grab your elbows right here. Squeeze up as best as you can. Come all the way back down. And squeeze up as best as you can. And when you're all done, just simply walk yourself up. Sit there. We're going to do some nice, easy high knees. So we put our hands out here. We start off nice and easy. We're just going to go 1, 2, 2. We get a little bit faster. 3, 4. A little bit faster. We go 5. 16, 17, 18, 19, 20. Shake it out. Same kind of idea. We put our hands back here. Nice and easy. Relax. We just 1, 2, 2. Kick a little bit faster. And then we get going. All right. Shake it out. Now we're nice and loose. Get ready for our workout. All right. Next thing we're going to do is what we would call a lateral 3-step, right? So when we play lacrosse or football or soccer or basketball, any of these field or court sports, we have to have a lot of lateral movement. So sometimes you'll see this drill done with cones, all kinds of different things, step ladders, but the real deal is you don't need any of that. You just need to remember, like when we did our one-leg hop and skip, that is opposite arm, opposite leg. So we're going to make 3 little easy things. So start off, we're going to go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Driving off sideways. Then we go 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. Get a little faster. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right? You go as fast or as slow as you need to in order to do it well. The whole point is to stick every time. We don't want to cheat. We don't want to hunch over. We want to make our feet move really well. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. All right? Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do those Y's, T's, W's, and L's. So like we said before, you can do it with no weight, cans, or steal your mom's, sister's, dad's dumbbells if you have the ability. So first thing we're going to do is Y. So our hands are here. We're going to keep our arms nice and straight. We're going to go 1, come back down. 2, come back down. 3, squeeze your glutes, nice straight arms. 4, 5. Bring it back here, shake it out. Put your hands right here. Arms stay nice and parallel to the ground. We go 1, bring it back in. 2, bring it back in. We don't want to flail ourselves. We want to go 3, 4, 5. All right? Shake that out. Next thing we do is we can set up. We put our arms to our tricep, this area right here. It's parallel to the ground. Our arms are perpendicular. That means up and down, 90-degree angles. We'll be right here. Squeeze our glutes, squeeze our shoulders back. We're going to go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, remember, we're not doing this, right? We're not doing this, right? We're keeping it nice and easy. We don't want to collapse our arms in. We want to stay right here, nice and easy. Next thing we're going to do is L. So our arms are here, right? 90 degrees, parallel to the ground. We're going to go 1, squeeze our back open. 2, hands stay nice and low. 3, 4, 5. Right? Really super important to remember, we want to squeeze right here in the middle of our back. We want to squeeze it back to open that up. We don't want to arch back. We just want to squeeze our shoulder blades back and open up. All right, shake it out. Next thing we're going to do is a side plank. I'm going to go for my hand, but if you need to, you can go to your elbow. It's going to be right here. Come down. Hands underneath your shoulder so it's nice and stacked. Arm goes like this. Will be 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Nice easy switch to the other side. Stack your hand underneath your shoulder. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right. Relax. Bring it up and shake it out. We're going to go back to that 3-step hurdle. So remember, we just start off slow and feel comfortable. So you're sticking every footstep, right? And as you feel more comfortable, as long as you're sticking the footsteps, you can move it faster. So for opposite arm, opposite leg, we'll go 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Big high knees. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nice. Shake it out. Nice and easy. Like I said, you can set up cones if you want to, but it's not necessary. Like I said, Coach Kevin wanted to make sure we could do all this stuff every facet of your workout at home in a small room with no gear. All right, next thing is, if you need to, you can grab soup cans, you can grab milk jugs. If someone in someone's house usually has some little weights laying around, these are little 10-pound weights. You gotta lay them around. Next thing we're gonna do, go back to those shoulders. We're gonna do our Y's first. So we're here, nice and straight. We go 1, squeeze down, squeeze up for 2, down, 3, down, 4, down, 5, down. Nice straight arms. Sit there, move your shoulders around a little bit. Gets a little bit tougher with weight when you do the T's, because once again, we want our arms nice and parallel to the ground, right? So we're gonna be right here. We're gonna squeeze out and go 1, 2, squeeze it back, 3, 4, and 5. Nice and easy, right? Don't want to flail ourselves. Shake it out, move your neck, all that good stuff, move your wrist. Next we're gonna do is W's. W's are when we take those weights now that we have them, or cans of soup or milk jugs. We're right here. We go 1, 2, working on the shoulder strength, 3, 4, 5. All right, right here. Shake it out. Next thing we're doing is we're gonna do L's. So our hands right here, 90 degrees. We're nice here. Squeeze our shoulder blades back. We're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right. Set them down. Make sure they're out of your way so you don't trip over them. Then we're going to sit there and we're going to go back to those side planks. Now remember, if you need to, you can go to your elbow instead of being on your hand. Next advanced version will be on your hand. Then we'll get an even different version now. So if you're feeling comfortable, this is nice and easy. Hands underneath your shoulder, arms stacked above it. You just bring that leg up and you go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down nice and easy. Switch sides. And it may very well not be easy, right? But keep it nice and stacked. Shoulder above shoulder, hips straight. We don't want to lean forward. We bring it up and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Bring it down. Be nice and safe. Shake it on out. Get ready for the next part of the workout. And now it's time for our next workout. And in this workout, we're gonna do squats. So you can do air squats or body weight squats. Slow and control. If you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell or our ever popular milk jug, which is 8 pounds, you can hold that as well to add some extra load. If you have a small brother or sister or dog, feel free to hold that. We're gonna go from that, and then we're gonna do some military presses, which is where we take a weight or a jug, and we're gonna press it above our head, and then we're gonna do some inchworms. So we're gonna do a nice little tricep to get started. So first and foremost, if you don't have anything going on, you don't have jugs, you don't have weights, what we're gonna do is we're just going to take our hands, hold them nice and easy, keep our feet shoulder width apart, make sure we don't collapse our knees, and we're gonna squeeze into a squat, squeeze up, that's 1. We come down, that's 2. We come down, that's 3. We're down, that's 4. We're down, we squeeze up, that's 5. Down, we squeeze up, that's 6. Down, we squeeze up, that's 7. And down, we squeeze up, that's 8. All right, now this one, you're gonna have to figure it out. So whether that's a giant can of soup, or like I said, you get a water or a juice bottle, or you got a jug, we're gonna do military presses. And so if we start off when we do our first round with our milk jug that's 8 pounds, it's super important to remember, put it in our hand, right? We're gonna hold it right here. We're gonna start off, and we're going to press it straight above our head, and we're gonna come down. We're gonna press it up and come down. We're not leaning or getting crazy. 3, 4, notice from the side, I drive straight up, I come up. 5, 6, not arching my back. 7, and we squeeze up for 8. We pull it down and switch sides. What we're not doing is an Arnold press, which is where you hold the jug out here and you start from here. That type of pressing is great with lightweight, but the reality is once you bring your arm out here, this is the only thing doing all the work. It's pretty dang dangerous. I know it looks sexy and you see dudes doing the gym, but it doesn't really teach us how to lock in our legs, our lats, our tricep, and drive through the weight. It's pretty hard to press big time weight overhead if you're constantly out here flaring your arms. So we're gonna switch sides, stick it in here, we get it nice and easy, we drive up, that's 1, squeeze our glutes every time we drive straight up, 3, squeeze up, 4, squeeze up, 5, right by your ear, squeeze up, 6, squeeze up, 7, squeeze up, 8, and go ahead and set your weight down, right? Shake it out, nice and loose, open yourself up. Next thing we're gonna do is inchworms. We did it before in another workout. It's a great way to build up shoulder and core strength, stretch out our hamstrings, our Achilles, calves, everything. So we start here, nice and tall. We're gonna walk up as tall as we can get, like we're gonna do a handstand, and then walk our hands forward. That's 1. Walk our hands back and tall. Walk yourself back. 2. Walk yourself up nice and tall. 3, keep those legs straight. Hands underneath the chest. That's 2. Bring them forward. Walk back. Nice straight legs. 3. Big and tall. Right here. Walk yourself back. Walk it back. And that's 4. All right, nice and easy. Shake it out. Slow and control. So, once again, we keep those legs nice and straight, and you keep your hands underneath your chest like you're gonna push yourself into a handstand. Next thing we can do is we're gonna do squats. So maybe the bodyweight squats, you've gotten so good, your knees don't collapse in, you wanna add a little extra weight. All you gotta do is grab your 8-gallon or 8-pound milk jug, just holding your hands like this or like this, whatever works. Keep your elbows nice and tight, feet hip width apart. We're gonna squeeze down and squeeze up. It's not about going lower. You don't do anything if you're way down here, right? That just puts pressure on your back and your knees. So we wanna keep it nice and tall, up by your chest. We wanna squeeze down, squeeze up. Get your feet nice and comfortable. Down, squeeze up. Down, squeeze up. That's 4. Down, squeeze up. 5. Down, squeeze up. That's 6. Down, squeeze up. That's 7. Down, and squeeze up. That's 8. All right. Now we got that same jug in our hand. Go here, nice and easy. Pull that weight up. If you're like, hey man, it's 8 pounds, super duper easy. Okay, go like this. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Set it down, switch sides. Like I said, if the 8 pounds is too easy, but you don't have another weight, well, instead of being 2 feet stable, let's go to 1 foot stable, right? So we hold it up here, we bring that leg up, we go up 1, 2, 3, 4, no leaning, no getting crazy, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. We bring it down, set our jug down, shake it out. Just go at it quick enough or slow enough pace that you don't wobble a whole lot, don't fall over. We want to be able to kind of hang out with this leg here and press, or theoretically hang out here with this leg and press, and not lean and torque ourselves. Next thing, we'll go back over that inchworm. So we'll be right here, right? Hands stay underneath our chest, right? What that means is they're right here the whole time. So they're here. We walk ourselves up, walk ourselves forward, walk ourselves back to right here. Walk ourselves up, come forward, walk ourselves back, 2, walk ourselves up, walk ourselves back, 3, walk ourselves up, and then forward, walk yourself back. Then just relax, shake it out, be fast and loose, do all that good stuff. Okay, so now, let's say for example, you found a giant rock somewhere in your yard, you found a kettlebell or a dumbbell or something else. You can just go ahead and take that weight, whatever's appropriate, so you still have good form, and what we're gonna do is we're gonna pick it up. So if you have a dumbbell or a kettlebell, do what we call high pull catch. You bring it up here and hold it by the horns. This is the outside of the handles. Come here, we're nice and tall. Feet nice and hip width apart. So we go down and we squeeze up. We go down, up. Right as I say up, right as I squeeze my glutes. Down, squeeze up. That's 3. Down, I squeeze up, That's 4. Down. I squeeze up. That's 5. Down. I squeeze up. That's 6. Down. Up. 7. Down. Up. 8. All right. Set the weight down. Shake it out nice and easy. Now, same kind of idea. You're past the 5-pound dumbbell or the can of soup. You're past your 8-gallon jug of milk. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to take that dumbbell, that kettlebell, we're going to kind of press it up there nice and easy. So we want to get it up. We would call this a kettlebell clean. So we're right by our side. We come here. We swing it back. We clean it right to there. This one's 44 pounds. We just sit here nice and easy. We squeeze it up, and we come down. We go straight up, and we go down. That's up, that's 3. We bring it down. That's up, that's 4. We go up, that's 5. We pull it down. We're not arching our back. We're not doing anything. We're squeezing our glutes and our legs. That's up, that's 6. We come down. That's 7. We come down. We squeeze up. That's 8. We come down. We come down. We set it down safely. We set it down there and pull it down. If you've got shoulder impingement, that means your shoulder's kind of jammed up or you have a bad range of motion, even if you just sit there and do nothing but practice range of motion, Like I said, better to have quality range of motion than to just slop around and move some weight up. So let's go ahead and press the weight on the other side. So we're going to clean it up, right? Nice and easy. We're going to squeeze up and down. Go ahead and flex those legs and those glutes when we push up. We're going to push up and down. That's 2. Push up and down. That's 3. Push up and down. That's 4. Push up. That's down. That's 5. Squeeze up. Push down. 7. If you're having a hard time because you picked a heavy weight, once you get to your sticking point, you can squeeze this offhand to create tension, right? So we squeeze up and down to help tense everything up. We squeeze up and we come down. All right? We set it down nice and safe. Put it down, shake it out. Right? That nice bit of tension when you need it. Boom, boom. Same thing. You're nice and loose before you take a shot in lacrosse. And then, bam, you get nice and hard and you create tension. All right, we're going to do some inchworms. Set ourselves up. Same kind of idea, right? Hands underneath our chest. Feet right here. If you need them to be wider, that can help. You walk up. You come forward. That's 1. You push back. 1. Come up. You walk forward. That's 2. Push back. 2. Walk up. Push forward. That's 3. Legs stay nice and straight. 3. Come up. Walk forward. Come back. Walk up. And that is 4. Then you just come up. Shake it out. Move around. That's a tri-set of squats, military press, and inchworms. Let's get ready for the next set of exercises. All right, here we are in another part of our workout, and we're going to work on single leg deadlifts. We're going to work on curls, and we're going to work on a get-up, or what some people call the Turkish get-up. All right, so first thing we're going to do with our single leg deadlift is we're going to turn, right? We're going to be right here, nice and easy, and we're going to kind of slide that foot back and squeeze up. Slide that foot back and squeeze up. Bring it back and squeeze up. Bring it back. And squeeze up. All right, shake it out. Notice we just kind of take that leg, keep our hands centered, like if we had a bar or some dumbbells in there. We're going to put our foot back here, and we're going to slide and bring it up. All right, we're going to slide and bring it up. We're going to slide and bring it up. One more time. We'll do a nice easy slide. Really load that hamstring and that glute, and then squeeze up with it. Hamstring, glute, otherwise known as your butt. Shake it out. Then once again, for those of you who don't necessarily have weights or anything, once this is a gallon of milk, which is about 8 pounds, we're going to do curls with it. So if you have a dumbbell, whether it's 10 pounds, 50 pounds, whatever, it's all about how well you do the exercise, not about how many or how heavy. So we can take that weight, that milk jug, we put our elbow right by our side, we're here, we're going to squeeze everything and we're going to bring it up, and we're going to come down with it. We're going to bring it up, come down with it. Notice my arm stays nice and tight, I don't flail, I don't roll my shoulder forward. Squeeze it up is 4, bring it down, squeeze it up, we're at 5, squeeze it up, we're at 6, squeeze it up, 7, squeeze it up, 8, perfect, right? Fred Meyer milk jugs, a little small for my hands. Do your best to jam your fingers in there, or dumbbell. So we're here, we're nice and tight. Squeeze the glutes so we don't move. We come up 1, we come up 2, we come up 3, we're up here, we come up 4, we come up 5, we come up 6, nice and tall, 7, squeeze that bicep, 8, right. Set the jug down or your weights, nice and easy. Now we're going to do a get up. A get up with no weights is a fantastic mobility exercise because it gets to open up so much of our body. With load or weight, it's a great total body strength exercise. So we're going to be right here, right? We're going to hands up, the legs up. We're going to drive off this foot onto this elbow. So we're going to drive up, hand, big tall hips, come through. We're going to be really tall. We're going to swipe that leg. We're going to stand up. We're going to take a big step back, just like a nice reverse lunge. Open up that foot. Slide our hand down. Make sure we're looking at that hand in the air. It's nice and straight. Stack shoulders. Big hip bridge. Come down. Elbow. Go to our back. Bring this down. Now we go to the other side. All we're going to do is switch to this side. Same kind of idea. Whatever leg is up, arms up. We're going to take this foot. We're going to drive to this elbow. So we're going to drive. Hand. Big tall hips. Bring our leg through. We're nice and tall. Swipe your foot. Big stand up with our lunge. Take a big step back. Swipe your foot. Slide your hand down. That hand stays underneath your shoulder so we're nice and stacked. We come to a nice tall bridge. We bring our hip down. Bring our elbow down. And we come down here nice and easy. Shake it out. Go ahead and stand up. Now the next cool thing we can do is you either have a broom, you might actually have a weight bar, you might have all kinds of stuff, but you can even use your lacrosse stick. Grab your stick, long pole, short pole, doesn't matter. We're going to hold it so it's about hip width apart. Right, we're right here, and we're going to do that single leg deadlift. The path of the stick or the bar or whatever you're using shouldn't change. So what we should do is drive back, right to about where your knee's at, squeeze up through your glute and your hamstring. Drive back, squeeze up. Drive that leg back, squeeze up, drive it back, squeeze up. All right, shake it out. Switch hands if you're about having balance. I totally understand. It's going to be right here, about hip width apart. Right here, we're going to drive back. Come on up. We're going to drive back. And we're going to come up. Drive your leg back. Slow and control. Come on up. We're going to drive back. And we're going to come up. Nice and easy. You shake out your leg. Like I said, it could be with your lacrosse stick. It could be if your parents or you have an actual weight bar. Perfect. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to go back to doing those curls. Now, if you don't have a milk jug and you have weights, awesome. Get a heavier set of weight if it's easy. If you have the jug and the jug's too easy, now that we were at 2 feet stable, both feet were planted, now what we're going to do is we're going to practice kind of how we practice our running, because it's opposite hand, opposite leg. So if I'm going to curl up with this right arm, right, I'm then going to come up with my left leg. So I'm going to curl up and go down. 1, up, 2, up, 3. Working on our stability. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Switch it in there. Shake it out. Once again, the whole point of this is we're lifting something heavier than just our body. We're on the opposite leg, right? We're working on stability, right? While still lifting something. You can even do it with a dumbbell if you have the dumbbell. All right? So if we're going to curl up, we're going to bring the other leg up. So we're going to curl up. There's 1. We're not going to lean back. We're just going to stand up there and squeeze up 2. Squeeze up in 3. Squeeze up, it's 4. Squeeze up, 5. 6. 7. 8. All right. Shake. Nice and easy. Next thing we're going to do is we're going to do a get up. We showed in another video you can do the get up with your shoe on there to practice balance, but maybe that's pretty easy. You can start to do the get up with your milk jug or dumbbell if that feels good to you. So we'll go ahead and make sure that if we're over here, we start on our side. We grab the milk jug, we bring it up here. Whatever hand the jug or your weight's in is the knee that's up. We're going to press the weight up. We're going to come to our elbow, come to our hand, big tall bridge, sweep through, nice and tall, come right here. We're going to stand up, take a big step back, swipe our foot, slide our hand down so it's underneath our shoulder, looking at that weight above us or that milk jug. Bring our hand down, elbow, go to your back, bring it down, set it down nice and easy. I just like to roll it over the other side. Come right here, stick it through your hand. Side that's up, right? Press the weight up. Elbow, hand, tall hips. Sweep through, be tall, swipe your foot, stand up, take a step back, swipe your foot, slide your hand down, come through here, go to your hip, elbow, go to your back, bring the weight down nice and safely, set it down. All right? So that's a get up, or a Turkish get up as some of you may know it, right? Like I said, if you have a dumbbell that works or a milk jug or anything, that's great. You don't have to if you really want to work on your balance. You can absolutely make a fist and set a shoe or something that's flat on your hand that you can practice lifting up nice and easy. So next thing we're going to do is single leg deadlifts. We did it with no weights. Then we did it with something that maintained balance. Now what we can do is something that might challenge your balance and your muscle connection. So we're going to put it in our hand, right? So I'm going to go back with my right leg. So whatever hand the milk jug is in, or the weight, is the leg that's going to go back. So I'm right here. I'm going to slide back and come up. Notice that my hands stay even, right? I'm not dipping my shoulder or anything else when I do it. So I come back, shoulders stay nice and even. I squeeze up. I come back. I come up. I go back. I come up. Nice and easy. Switch hands. If you have a bucket, you can fill it with sand, you can fill it with water. If you're really mean, you can go get some concrete and you can make a pretty decent heavy weight. Same kind of idea, so I'm going to be on this right here. It's going to be my hand. Come on up. Let's go back. Come on up. Go back. Come up. And go back. Come up. All right. Shake it out. Nice and easy. Right? Okay. Next thing we do is we're going to go back to those curls. Same kind of idea. You can go 2 foot, you can go 1 foot. We want that arm to be right next to our body. We're going to curl up, and we're going to come down. Up, that's 2, nice and tight. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. All right. Let's switch hands. Same kind of idea. We're here. Remember, it's super important, so we don't want to be like it's super heavy or swing our arm up. It kind of looks cool, but the real deal is we want to control right now. We want nice control of your muscles. So squeeze it up and bring it down. Squeeze it up and bring it down. Squeeze, that's 3, and down. 4, and down. 5, and down. 6, down. 7, down. And 8, and down. All right? We're in here. So now's when you can do things creative. So the biggest thing in lacrosse, I hear a lot of lacrosse coaches talk about, in particular, or most sports, basketball, football, all kinds of things, is grip strength. So forearm strength from here to here. How hard can we grip something, hold on to it? It helps with our checks, it helps with our shots, it helps with all kinds of stuff. So we can have a little bit of fun, since you guys are lacrosse players, and we can grab our sticks, and we can do our get-ups. Whether you're a pull or a shorty, doesn't really matter. Start down on the ground. Right? We're right here, and what are we going to do? We're just going to practice cradling. So we're going to come to our elbow, come to our hand, nice and tall, be here, come all the way to here. Oh, sorry, I forgot. Come here, swipe your foot, come all the way up, come back to here. Roll that wrist, keep going. Right, back to here. Right to there. There. Bring it back down. Bring your arm down. Same kind of idea. Other side, right? We're right here. We just start focusing on our cradle. We come to our elbow. We come to our hand. We're nice and tall. We bring it through. We're nice and tall. We swipe our foot. We stand up. We pull it back. We swipe that foot out. Slide your hand. Big tall hips. Bring it down. Keep cradling. Go to your back. Bring it down and set it down. Right? A great way to work on our mobility, change levels, and work on that forearm strength all your coaches want. So hopefully you had a great workout. See you for the next one.